Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prashant, I'm the founder of Wordpandit, and I'm bringing this series of videos for you wherein I correlate cricket and verse. The purpose here is very simple. These are my two passions and I'm using the context of the Indian Premier League to come up with these videos where we learn words, expressions, idioms, etc. Here we've got Match 58 of the Indian Premier League, the eliminator between SRH and RCB. High hopes from Virat Kohli's men. Probably finally they'll be able to turn a corner in the IPL and achieve something, right? That's what we hoped for. But what did we get instead? We got an RCB performance where essentially what they did was they just huffed and puffed to 130 odd. That was an extremely low score. So when you huff and puff to something, it is to breathe loudly. Usually after physical exercises, you are out of breath, you are gasping, heaving, huffing, wheezing, blowing. You're just not in control, right? You're completely out of breath. If you huff and puff to a total such as RCB, for example, they huffed and puffed to 130, 147. That means they reached there with great difficulty, putting in an enormous amount of effort, breathing very heavily, and they barely got there. And once they did get there, you just got a sense 130 odd in an eliminator in such a crucial match was never going to be enough. And that's exactly what happened. Their campaign came to a sordid end. We had Kane Williamson and Jason Holder taking SRH across the line. It was a dirty and unpleasant end for RCB. It was unsavory. It was foul. It was just left a bad taste in the mouth, right? And it came to a sordid end. Sordid as a word, if you think about it, it can be used in two contexts. It can either be used to refer to something which is unpleasant, which in this case RCB's defeat was, or it can be used to refer to something which is dirty, which is sleazy, which is seedy, which is a little seamy, right? It is just borderline. This borderline sleaze implied. Now in this particular case, RCB's defeat, we are not implying, or I'm not saying that this was a dirty or a sleazy performance, right? I'm saying it was an unpleasant performance. When something is very unpleasant, you refer to that as well sordid. You refer to that particular thing as sordid as well, and that's the usage of the word in this particular context, right? It's an extremely unpleasant, gruesome end, and that is how RCB's campaign ended. Right through the season, RCB, they blew hot, they blew cold. To blow hot and cold is, for example, if you blow hot and cold with respect to some particular person, that means you like them at times, you're interested in them, and other times you don't quite like them, right? So it's that particular thing or person. You like it on occasions, you don't like it on occasions. This is something that a lot of people face in relationships, right? They blow hot and cold. RCB season, it blew hot and cold, right? They seemed to be sitting on the fence. There was too much chopping and changing, flip-flops, fluctuations. They were wobbling about things. Their mind was changing about their team, and there was just too much inconsistency, right? And they were just not able, as always, they were dependent upon AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli, and they were just not able to deliver the goods. SRH, on the other hand, they faced a tiny wobble, right? While chasing this total, they lost their 4 wickets, around 60 odd. You gave a tiny glimmer of hope to RCB, but then they just did not have enough runs on the board, right? RCB to get through. SRH, on the other hand, they comfortably sailed through to qualify number 2. RCB, sordid end for their campaign. Hopefully so. You had a good time watching this video and you learned some new words, idioms and expressions. Thank you very much for watching this video and happy learning.